Vechain is going to go absolutely crazy in this bull run, and in this video I want to explain to you why that is, and we're going to look at some very great news for Vechain. Hey everyone, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another Vechain video update, and in this one we're going to talk about price action, price expectation, and the latest news about the Vechain token. If you enjoy these quick little updates for Vechain, then make sure to smash up the like button right now. Thanks for the like and subscribe to the channel to never miss out on Vechain updates. Not every video on this channel is a Vechain update, but many of them are, so make sure to not miss out on them. So let's see where we are for Vechain. We're at place 40. We are sitting right under $2 billion market cap. That is very important because no matter how good the news are, we cannot compare this to whatever like small coin that is sitting at a couple of $1 million market cap and expect the same return potential, so to say. Vechain is up on the year about 65%, and in this recent dip correction of Bitcoin just pre-halving, we have lost almost 20% of the price. So that could be already a little bit of a buy the dip indication, and we're going to look at the chart in a second, but first of all I want to show some news to you. So this is the Grayscale Utilities and Services Crypto Sector Summary, and what's interesting to me in this is it came out 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, so it's not the newest of all, but this is something that a lot of like larger scale investors probably are reading. And we're just looking at some crypto sector here. So in this case, utility and services, more like the infrastructural part of the blockchain ecosystem. And in this summary, we find a lot of promising projects that we also talk about on this channel, like Chainlink as an Oracle, Filecoin as web services, Quant as enterprise application, and also Vechain as enterprise applications with a market cap percentage of about 6% of that market. So Vechain is here listed as having more or less 6% of the utilities and services sector. And that within the enterprise application. So Vechain is not an Oracle. Vechain is kind of hosting enterprise applications and web services, if we are going to see that in a second. Because Vechain launches MAAS, a no-code NFT marketplace platform. What is MAAS? It means marketplace as a service. So they already have blockchain as a service. Now they have marketing as a service, or basically, they say enterprise blockchain services. Now it's marketplace as a service, and we know that with the recent applications that they have launched a dApp kit where you can also launch your own dApps fairly easy, your own coins on Vechain fairly easy without much coding. Now basically we have a no-code NFT marketplace coming for Vechain, and now you could say, well, but who would use that? Actually, who would use that is the Gresini racing team has just launched as a first enterprise user their NFT marketplace on this platform. And Gresini, if you don't know it, is a MotoGP team. So Gresini Racing is a motorcycle team from Italy, and they have about 65,000 followers on Twitter. Maybe Twitter is not even the platform, but they are relatively known. So they have launched an NFT marketplace here. So they're going to bring some NFTs in the space, and we will see how they are doing, but at least they built a marketplace on top of Vechain with marketing or marketplace as a service. So that is pretty exciting. Next up, we also have this article here from Wolf Labs. It's pretty interesting. Tokenization is not just about guaranteeing authenticity and transparency, but elevating the way we interact with everything around us, leveraging the power of Web3. And as we see here, they basically implement a small NFT chip just under the logo of a football club's team, also from Italy. And you can basically see the authenticity, but also get details, basically metadata on that specific jersey. So this is the team Empolio FC. They are at the 18th place in the first league of the Italian league, and I think, yeah, this digital passport is going to enhance fan experience through digital ownership. So basically, it's not only anymore about getting a fan or a jersey from your team as a fan, but also in showing that it's authentic and being able to take your certificate with you, even you have not the jersey not with you, and show people that you have the original of, I don't know what. That could be something for collectors, that could be something for fans, and it will be, as we see here, scannable directly on the chest of the jersey. So technically you could walk up to someone and say, hey, look, I believe that what you're wearing is fake, and then you can try to scan it and improve it on your own. That is basically, yeah, scannable. And the last thing here to update is Vechain's new DAO platform is on testnet. We know that. We have been at MWC watching the presentation of Sunny Lu together here. So interacting with the DAO on the testnet is getting you tokens, and those tokens will be honored one-to-one at mainnet launch. So from now until the 30th of June, technically, if you are using Ve Bet3r DAO on testnet, you'll get tokens that you then can use and exchange one-to-one. So pretty good incentive in my opinion. So this is basically the environmental platform that Vechain has presented. If you have missed the presentation there from Sunny Lu, then please check out the video on my channel. You'll find it in the video section. And other than that, going back to Grayscale's utilities and services crypto sector summary, the tokenization of assets is a big deal. And Vechain being at around 6%, still room to grow, in my opinion. So I will, in the end of this video, I will leave you with a small part of an interview with Larry Fink about the tokenization of everything, of all assets, and I think it will give you a wholesome picture about what we're really talking about here. But now let's get finally to the good stuff that everyone is waiting for, and that is the Vechain price. So Vechain's correction of 20% is almost not visible if we go with a weekly chart. We had been a little bit in the overbought territory here, and the TSI is definitely looking into for a longer correction, but you never know. Maybe a couple of weeks into the halving and beyond the halving. But what's most important is we have broken out of this mega structure here. So of this very long, so to say, falling wedge. We had the resistance here. We broke out a little bit earlier than expected. And we are now coming down again to retest levels. And I think the retest on top of this line is a very realistic target. And let's see how it does not have to happen. But if it happens, that would be about another 25% drawdown. So this is not unrealistic to have this happen. This would be an optimal entry if it happens. And it would also not be something to FUD about. I think it would be just, if you see this level here, where we had our bear market resistance, if we do it on a horizontal line, more or less, here, here, and here, and here we have broken up and then below again. Let's get the blue thing out of the way. So you see this, let's put this resistance line in teal. This line coincides almost exactly with the retest if it would be happening. The other retest scenario would be coming down to about 3.5% on top of this previous little higher high here. But overall, I think, is the dip over? It might be over already. Then this was a very shallow dip, but we could expect something more. And then if we look even in the daily time frame here, we can see that we have this trajectory of lower highs in the very short term, a downtrend. We have a resistance line here. Unless this resistance gets broken, I'd say there is more downwards action possible for Vechain, as also Bitcoin is at the moment a little bit on a sell-off side. However, going back to the longer time frame, maybe as a last point, I am still of the opinion of the same targets. And guys, please don't fall for any price predictions that always double when the Vechain price doubles. You have to see that the Vechain price, since it bottomed, is up 165%, which means it has almost done a 3x. You cannot say from here, oh, it's going a 20x, and then the 3x's, and you're still expecting another 20x, and when we go to 8 cents, people will talk about another 20x, right? So this is unfortunately the psychology in the market. But look at the price action, how it mimics this one, just with a tighter range, so to say. But we also are forming something like a plateau, and I believe that we will have these prices in front of us, and that would be, from where we are right now, a rough 10x. Yeah, from the more this dip goes on, the better the multiples, of course. But if we would go to 48 cents, which would be my most bullish target, somewhere here, psychologically 48 cents, because if you go on 50 cents, usually people sell off under such major psychological targets. So I'll go with a 48% there, and then also this trajectory. For me, that means I'm looking at, if we double from here, more or less, we're already a little bit more than double. We're already at 8 cents. That is where I'm looking or seeking to take some smaller profits, but nothing substantial. And then when we're approaching the previous all-time high at 22 cents, I'm going to take a little bit more of profits. And then the rest, I will let the rest ride and shave off as we're approaching these 48 cents. Now, there are a couple of people that are telling a story of $20. But you have to see that 48 cents will put us at a roughly $35 billion market cap already. So if we would, in a very, very bullish scenario, go to $1, that would put us at beyond $70 billion market cap for Vechain. Is that impossible? No, it is absolutely not impossible. If the Bitcoin cycle shows that we are beating diminishing returns and Bitcoin goes completely nuts and goes to $300,000 per coin, I would not say that it's impossible that Vechain also can do way better than I have drawn in here. But the realistic expectation is that we're sitting at 3 billion coming from 1 billion, and we're probably going to put in a 10x over the next part of explosive move and then altcoin season. Maybe a 20x in a very, very bullish scenario, but I'm not going to put the price target here because I don't want to get people wrecked. If people take a profit here and then still have a moonback, right, that goes on, and then they say, patient hodler, you are absolutely wrong, I'm absolutely fine with that. But what I don't want to see is I put a $1-2 target on here and the price stops at 50 cents and everyone's like, patient hodler, you said $1. No. We're not going to do that. Let's stay realistic. And if you see the last all-time high, we would overshoot that by almost double. I think that looks reasonable to me. That looks fine to me as a very bullish target, because we can encounter severe resistance at all-time high, draw back a lot, and then pump a little more, right? But at some point, there's only so much money that can flow into these coins. So keep it real, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more information and with notifications on so you never miss out on videos.